Hi captains, hello my friends, welcome everyone. In this video we will know how to make FMC programming. This is the CDU, Control Display Unit, through which we type in the necessary data required for FMC programming. As you click on FMC, INIT page will be the first page to face when you start to deal with the CDU. Here you will check that the model is correct 737-800, and if the nav data is not up to date, you will have these words in the scratch pad: nav data out of date, which can be easily cleared up by pressing this button clear. Then we go to post init page, where we type in our reference airport KSFO, San Francisco International Airport. Our gate is B16. This is from our previous video, from which we get our flight plan we are applying here. Go now to the route page, where we type in KSFO again, and destination airport KLAX should be typed here. Flight number is AAL 3247 according to our flight plan we are having. The runway is 1L, 1 left. It is not recommended to type in anything in the company route, as it might be changed because of the change of nav data from month to month. Now we may activate and press execute button here to save this data. Move on to next page, PERF init page, performance initialization page, where we will fill in this data according to our flight plan, as you see here. Notice that the fields with the squares should be mandatory filled, while the fields with the dashed lines may be filled or not. We will start by the cost index, which is 29 here, then the reserve, which is 2,434 pounds, 2.4, then the ZFW, zero fuel weight, which is the aircraft weight with zero fuel, 134,214, which will be typed in 134. Then we type in the cruise altitude here, 35,000. Then the cruise wind. Cruise wind is defined by two numbers, 291 degrees slash two numbers defining the cruise wind is, these numbers are its direction in degrees 291 and its speeds in knot 39. Now this is the top of climb outside air temperature, T/COAT. It is minus 47 degrees. We move now to N1 limit page, where we need to type the outside air temperature, which is here according to our flight plan about 20 degrees. We should type slash first then 20 and type it here. The FMC will produce N1 98.8, which is a percentage related with the RPM of the engine. Now, derating the engine power is recommended and important for having a longer engine lifetime, lowering maintenance costs, lowering fuel consumption, and it's good for environment. As you know, the exhaust gases will be reduced consequently. So we choose 24,000 pounds of thrust instead of 26,000 pounds of thrust. This will lead to lowering N1 to 94.6 as you see, and we may assume a temperature of 45 degrees and type it here. We will have an additional reduction for N1 to be 90 as you see here. Then we go to takeoff page. We need to type in flaps degrees here, which is normally 5 degrees in case of takeoff for this kind of aircrafts. So the FMC will determine V1, VR, V2, and we may click here to confirm. To get CG, center of gravity, we move to the AVI tab, choose fuel, weight and balance, then payload. Here it is. CG, center of gravity, is 21.1. So we go and type it here, 21.1. As soon as we do so, the trim is determined. So we go to adjust the trim by turning this wheel until we reach the required figure, 5.75 approximately. Then, now we will determine our SIDS and stars as well as transients, waypoints and airways. This is done by clicking the departure arrival button here. Then we go to departure first, where we choose our runway 1L, and according to the flight plan, as you see, the SID is SSTIK, which we do not find on this page. Go to the next page. Yes, here it is. We choose it. Then also we choose the transient EBAYE, so we click here. Then we click execute to save this data, and we go again and click on departure arrival button. This time we go to arrival here and we choose our landing runway. According to the flight plan, it is 24R. The star will be IRNMN1. To not found in this page, go to next page. Yes, here it is, IRNMN1. So we select it, and then we select BURGL transient. Then click on execute button to save this data. Now we go to the next page. We click this button to check the legs and to remove any discontinuity or vector that we may find. We move from page to page now. Oh, this is now a discontinuity. How to remove it is very easy. Click on the button next to BURGL waypoint. It will be typed in the scratch pad as you see here. Then click on the button next to the discontinuity. It will be displaced by VURGL waypoint. Then we move on to the next page to see if there is any other discontinuity or a vector. Now here is a vector, so we may do same as we did for the discontinuity. Take MERCE here to the scratch pad, then click on the button next to the vector here, so it is displaced by MERCE waypoint, as you see. Then we click on execute button to save our data. So we may have another check for these 6 pages if we may find any discontinuity or vectors. Now it is clear, no vectors and no discontinuities. This is good. If we go now to this page, notice that the HDG, which is the heading at the arrival airport runway 24R, is 251 degrees, because we will be using in the flight which we will do in our next video according to this flight plan. Now we may move to the index and to the approach button. Here we will find the ILS frequency 108.5 megahertz, as you see here. This is very important as we will also use in our flight, which we will do next video according to this flight plan. And here are the flaps and the speeds during the landing, and this is just before reaching the runway. We may take and put here, as you see. Soon I will make a video for the flight from KSFO to KLAX according to this flight plan you are watching now. So please stay tuned. Now that's it for the FMC programming, and you can start your flight from KSFO to KLAX accordingly. Wishing you find something useful in this video, and if you do, please subscribe. Thanks. Bye bye.